they're catching that kind of mess,
I'll tell you.
give them a couple of extra days.
Please do, yeah.
Yes.
I mean, really, flooding is the #1 weather killer, and you add in even tornadoes, it tops those. So, yeah, it is the #1. That's why we take it so seriously on our dry ground. And even when the ground is wet, it just runs off. So we take that very seriously here in the valley. Take a look, see what we've got. This is exactly why we live here. And I'll say it's going to get better. If you like the heat, it's going to get better. It's going to feel better for a lot of you. If you don't like the heat, it's going to be a little touch and go this week, but the heat won't last. But it's on the way, and it's 90s that are on the way, and that's what's amazing. We've got upper 70s, and you might have thought, hold on, haven't we hit the 90s already? Not quite, not just yet. Got a lot of 70s, a lot of 80s, even upper 80s, but not quite to 90s. Hey, we're right on track. Look at this. First average high temperature in the 90s, April 19th, so that's pretty close by. Not bad, 90+ degree weather, but we're going to be pretty close to just the 90-degree number. So, and here's why. So much clearing right now because high pressure will now build in, and that'll keep any storms to the north, keep them out of the way. And that's kind of how we like it. So this looks pretty good across the valley and beyond. So not bad. So more heat will come across Southern California. Areas that aren't seeing 90s will likely see pretty close to 100 degrees. So some areas might even hit there first this time around. So that'll happen by midweek. That's our time frame. So tomorrow we're going to warm up, get into the 80s, which we've so enjoyed for many days worth already. But now we'll get a little dose of what summer might feel like, beginning of summer, right? Because usually in the middle 90s to upper 90s then. But by Thursday, I think we might even have a second day of that before we start to see the changes that push into the area. So we start off this week with a little heat. We're going to end off with probably mild conditions and then just get plain cool thereafter. So cooler weather is on the way if you don't like the taste of the 90s. Let me show you what it looks like across the valley for tomorrow. Pretty nice. 90s will already hit Laughlin. Searchlight 82, so there'll be some 80s around tomorrow. Plenty of them. Not so many 90s, but a few. 62 Mount Charleston, that'll be a glorious day there. 83 Indian Springs. Afternoon highs are equally as impressive as the mild overnight lows as well. I mean, 50s overnight to 60s. That's not bad at all. Boulder City, you'll be right there, 84. Beautiful Boulder City. Staying beautiful for tomorrow, but you're going to be in the 90s just like everyone else is, but not tomorrow. Like I said, you got to wait till midweek. And remember, on our 13 First Alert 7-day planner, we always give you the weekend. It's in view, and it just shows you the disparage in the numbers. I mean, we ramp up to 90s, drop down a little bit, then a little bit more by Saturday. So that'll be impressive to see the numbers drop again. So if you don't like the 90s, like I said, you'll enjoy the weekend then. Outside chance for a little bit of rain. We're going to throw it in now, question it, see what it's a little bit of a question mark there, but windy conditions for sure. So we know we're going to bring in windy, cooler air, rain question mark, but 90s or not, we're going to hit that this week, warm back up again for next week. All right, back to you.